Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out, remember you're discreet now. Get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave, cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change, everybody stays the same. So be different, make a name,
like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. March until it's over.
It's ridiculous, I'm spitting this meticulous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and shit. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live. Society, you swing and miss. And honestly, I get it, promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy, forget it, don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit, bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss, be a legend, not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious, rapping honest as promise. Try to harness, as an artist, stay modest. It's a long quest, I will not quit till 10,000 people going off when I drop this. I gotta make it now, swear to God I'm breaking out. Swear to God I'll take a bow, stand the stage with the crowd, cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud, saying modest but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt,
just like
yeah.
a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over.
One mo, I gotta check my messages.
Let's go. Time to grind, get inside your mind. Yeah, we working overtime, that's the only way to climb. We gon' make it in our prime, signing on the dotted line, cashing checks left and right, that's the way I'm living life. I feel alive when I got a goal in sight. Chip away, I gotta fight, ain't nobody else in sight. Man, I think I see the light, yeah, that shit is so bright. Follow me, I got the guide, see you on the other side, son.
Ain't nobody know what I've been through, ain't nobody know what I can do. I'm ready to go into battle, I'll put on a show, razzle dazzle. I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. No, I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah.
So get out my way, I'm here to stay. You can try another day, yeah. Cause I love the taste of winning the race. Gold medal, first place, yeah.
Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top.
I'm a vet, cause I work with every breath. Man, I love the taste of sweat. I won't have any regrets. They get upset when they trying just to rest, and I'm still right at my desk. Make them all feel so pressed, yeah, but that's the test. If you wanna be the best, it ain't easy, it's a mess. If you wanna have success, you keep going like possessed. Drive it deep into your chest. Every failure is a test. Learn the most, leave the rest.
Ain't nobody know what I've been through. Ain't nobody know what I can do. I'm ready to go into battle. I'll put on a show, razzle dazzle.
All right, let's just get it. What y'all know about Amy Morris? Because the more I learn, the more I do not like this. Bless this family's freaking hearts, man.
It's super sad and super devastating to know what this family's going through.
Yes, and it's you can see the traits, you can see the patterns going on in these cases, and I'm going to keep identities withheld for the sheer fact that I know what these people are capable of. I know fear factor is real. I know money and power is real. I know these people need protected. And if I can do whatever to help families like this out, I am going to continue. So, anybody that is not familiar with Amy Morris's story, I'm still getting to the details. I'm in correspondence with a family member that is also trying to get answers that they should already have.
And this is at the moment, guys. Like, we're still
this
getting
is at
details.
the moment, real time. This is real time playing out. Okay, this is now the 26th. So we are still unsure.
Hold on, time out. Stephanie said, "Check your Discord. There's more stuff in there."
I know. I'm trying to go back and forth,
Nope.
back and forth
Okay.
between this DM here.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Discord. Okay. So, where is she dropping this at in the proper folder?
She said it's in your Discord. I don't know.
It's in my DMs, maybe. Yep.
Maybe.
Okay.
They already cremated her.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who gets the choice? This is.
Who does
I gotta stand up.
Who does this? Who makes this decision?
So let's try to tell the backstory of what we know right now. As of right now, Amy Morris was known to be dating a Cody. They had been dating for not quite a year after meeting on Tinder. They have just recently moved in together, not even a month, okay? Just pay attention to when I'm the time frames that I'm saying here, okay? They haven't lived together for not even a month at her home. Her home.
With her kids.
With her 2 children. Okay? Teenagers getting close to the same ages as what we're, the pattern that we're seeing here. Okay? For 3 weeks, this couple has been fighting. Okay? And a 911 call was placed for a domestic dispute. We don't know yet the details of who placed the 911 call. We have family members that are going to get to the bottom of it. I will use my mouthpiece to get this information out there for you incredible people to get as much information as we can to help this family. I am listening. The squirrels are listening. My viewers are listening. Please spread truth. So, a 911 call was placed, okay? And all they are releasing as information is, let me read through texts so I can verbatim this and quote these from true next of kin, because something is not making sense. So I'm just going to start with reading my correspondence with a family member. This way, it just is what it is. Okay? I'm leaving her name out of it. If she ever wants to be identified, I would then. But as of right now, for her safety, for her protection, I feel it is best to do it this way. This is the most I've been on Facebook in a long time. Like, legit, how do I view it in, like, the real messenger part? This is ridiculous. Like, this is how much I use Facebook. All right. So, I had started my letter to her. Hi, honey. Shanda here at Scrolls of Fire on YouTube. First and foremost, my condolences to you and your family. I came across Amy's news as I was investigating cases and new information coming to light in Nevada and Placer County. I had an associate reach out to you in hopes we could reach family before this story too becomes a cover-up or more people are hushed. I would like, with your permission, to get your sister Amy's truth and story out there. And if at all possible, start, if need be, a funding for y'all to start the proceedings to get custody of her children. I did say kids, though. Are you okay with discussing the details with me? Anything you would like redacted, I will honor. We do not use names if asked not to. So however you want this to go is all at your discretion. Please reach out if you would like us to get information out there and see what we can do to help assist you or any other family members. My apologies for even having to reach out, but I see Amy in so many of these same local deaths. Warmest regards and blessings. I am not putting this on the screen because I do not want... I don't... Here, let me just stop sharing my screen so that we're not looking at nothing. We can at least look at our icons and our mouth bubbles moving. Okay, so let me continue. Again, I am not releasing the name of this person that is contacting me. If you guys would privately want to reach out to her, try Discord. Anyway, her response was, no worries, there's a bunch of missing people. Many need love and attention. Every bit counts. I'm just gathering information. And I said, if there's any information you want or allow me to put out there, please do. I'm going to touch base on her case here shortly on a live. And here we are. Response was, I suppose the lack of communications, the fact she met him on Tinder less than a year ago, moved in less than a month. Why would they remove her from her house and not him? Why would they leave the children with a stranger? Why would they have... Okay, this is where it gets fucky as shit. Why would they have a handwritten letter/note about the boys and medical issues? Why would he mention a bump on her head to her other sister? Why would they release no reports on the matters? She has many other questions. Honey, me too. Me too. Okay? And I asked her, may I ask these same questions on my live for people to investigate too? Response, that's fine. I want to get to the bottom of it. I am so heartbroken and introverted. This is a lot for me. It's odd circumstances. And I don't know if the boys were resentful and didn't help, or they are being held against their will. It's odd. And they drop this info on me and bounce. Then make decisions without asking questions and concerns I've shared. And I asked, have you contacted the boys to get info? And I did ask how old they are. I'm not going to release the ages just yet. I want to make sure this is okay with her, and I have not asked that permission. Her response is, I want to know what happened from dispatch, who called on who, Where are the pictures and the arrest report? Then concerning, if mental, who made the evaluation? It's her house. Maybe she told him to get out since they are fighting bad for 3 weeks. Okay, and the arrest report, all they are saying, they're not even showing an actual anything, okay, is they had gotten in a domestic dispute. He put his hands on her, and I'm going to assume after all of this is going down, this little girl, she's tiny, y'all, smaller than me, tiny, okay, like smaller than Kylie, shorter than Kylie, smaller than Kylie, okay, about Kylie same size though, okay. She finally bit this man back, and because she bit him, she was the one that was mentally evaluated, arrested, and charged, and died. After being arrested, she wrote a medical note and a letter about her boys. Like, something sounds fucking weird.
That's not right. That don't sound right.
What cop is like, oh, you're going to jail, I need you to write a letter to what? No, that is when you call a family member, next of kin, not a fucking boyfriend that has been living with her for a month. I don't care if they've been together a year or not. That is still a stranger to those kids' lives. A year. And you give people no right to adopt children after they've been married for years. And you're going to go and hand these children, these babies, off to a man that has lived with them in their presence for less than a month. Something's wrong with that assessment. Very wrong. Okay? And I had asked her if she had contacted the boys. And she said she thinks Cody has their phones because she keeps texting and calling, but it goes to Cody. And I asked her, I said, why are they not releasing this information to family? In all caps, not that, but the family part, okay? You are contacting Nevada County Sheriff, ? What about Wayne Brown Correctional Facility themselves? The fact that they released kids to a man's whose house isn't even his after they lived together a month is weird and suspicious. They should have contacted first the parents, then the siblings, and then following any next of kin.
Like, where are these children's biological father, first and foremost?
Thank you.
That is where they need to be. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I'm saying next of kin. Like, first you contact the parents.
And then
like, that is
if he is not stable or able to take them, then you go to grandparents, and then aunts and uncles. Like, there's a fucking there's a tree of this shit, guys.
I don't understand the handwritten note. Like, that sounds suspicious as
I don't care if baby daddy lives in a whole ass another state. That's why you get on the phone and you make that phone call and figure out what's what. And then you release this information to the public. Or at least to the family. Like, I'm going to keep going because this shit just... Okay. She says, that's what I thought too. Now they are making us fill out massive guardianship documents to get them and throw down $3,500 to $5,000 for a local family lawyer to get your sister's children.
So, okay, so let me be what's the word I'm looking for? I'm so tired.
I mean, if we have any family laws in California,
devil's advocate.
California?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Let me play devil's advocate here for a minute. So, not trying to be personal, but I had some issues. My ex-husband and I, his kids were in some situations, and we had to get custody of them. He was the father on the birth certificate. We did have to go and get a temporary custody of them, and then go back in front of the judge to get custody of them. So I mean, there is that, and he was the father. So I mean, there is that, but You don't have to go get a lawyer. I mean, I guess you
That's
could
what
have,
I'm
but
saying. Like, you
you didn't
just
have
go
to. Like,
to
this was
family
in like a 48
services.
hour. Yeah, this was in like a 48-hour period. We had to go to the courthouse and do it.
Yeah.
We had to go in there and
Yeah,
say,
you did
hey,
it
this, and this
through family
happened.
services at your local courthouse.
Correct. So it took like 48 hours, but not like this. This is that. So I mean, there is steps to this, but not these many
Not 10
fucking
days almost.
hurdles. Fuck no. Sorry. But
Oh, I want
that's
to
in
ask
this
her.
state. That's not in that state. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is in the state I'm in Florida. So
Let me ask her.
So somebody was
about-
asking why wasn't she able to get out on bail? She was arrested on Sunday. I know the Monday was Martin Luther King Day, and then she was found deceased Tuesday morning.
in her
So she
single
didn't even
cell,
get a chance to get like in front of a judge or anything.
she didn't even get to go in front of a judge.
Oh,
Nope.
because holiday on Monday, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Michael, I'll give you one guess to guess what state this is happening in. Just one.
Mhm.
I can actually give you another guess into what, you know,
Mhm.
and around what place this is in.
I mean, I just said, but I could reiterate.
Yeah, we
She
can tell you.
she was arrested by Truckee Police Department on Sunday, handed over to Nevada County Sheriff's Office Sunday night, and then sat in a jail cell because they can't see a judge on Monday. How convenient is all of this? Okay,
Mhm.
you have to keep in mind that the handwritten letter before she goes to jail to sit in a jail cell because they know holidays there, and then
Mhm.
by that following morning, she's found unresponsive in her cell. She ain't even get to see a judge yet, post bail, do anything. And this stranger has her kids right now. Kids attach to people in their lives very quickly. It's a response children have to be nurtured. You as law enforcement, you don't, oh, they've been living here for a month. Okay, you can have them. Oh yeah, that's the craziest shit I've ever had.
That is
Like,
crazy. That don't make any sense.
Like, look, I ain't even making sense. I didn't even finish that sentence.
We finished your thought for you. We know where you're
I
at.
know. This shit's heavy. But I'm going to bring light and truth to this, you know? Like, so
That's
she
what we're
goes on
saying,
to,
Bobby Ray. Go ahead.
so I went on to say to her, I have never heard of needing a family lawyer for your sister's children. Like, one of the children is almost consenting age to say what is what. And from what I'm seeing, this family is well off, so there's no reason why these people have kids of their own. There's no reason why they can't take care of Amy's children. None whatsoever. I want to know what's being told to these kids. Are they being held against their will? Do they really want to be there? Why is family not allowed to get in contact with them? Why is Cody blocking correspondence between family and these kids? They ain't even his kids. Like, something's weird there, man. Okay, so she goes on to say, the dude had her write a handwritten note concerning medical and her boys, like they knew beforehand. And all of them are siding with him, but they've known him for less than a month. And I responded, this is exactly what I just said to my friends, honey. They prepared and premeditated her fate, almost like. And I'm sorry, but kids at that age are vulnerable, and money and fear will motivate children, just as it does adults. Oh, I can't read that part. I'll share that with y'all in the back. I can't read that. Oh my god. This sounds like a case that happened when I lived out in Las Vegas when I was like 9.
Stephanie, you're right. In
I
Florida,
can't read
grandparents
that
do not have
either.
rights.
I can't read any of this. So I'll just sum it up as it sounds like the boys were kind of coerced into staying with him in ways. Or they chose on their own free will to defend this man instead of their own mother. Let that sink in.
It's an ex parte hearing in California. It's for emergencies. It needs to be filed for family court. Turnaround is quick, but a lawyer is best. Maybe a free one, too, since she is now deceased. Just so you know.
I'm really confused. Like, I'm corresponding with her in real time right now. I'm sorry, guys.
Nope,
So
you're fine.
she said this is all concerning. And I said, there's a rumor that she was cremated already. Who made that decision, if so? I'm just going to read this word for word so I can understand it too. From what I'm gathering, they went to her other sister. She said something. They sent cremation paperwork and a bill for her to sign. I told her, do not. We
Mm-mm.
didn't know. We didn't have no say on any. Okay, we didn't have any say on anything. But they seem to be buying what they sell. No one pressing except her, this sibling. Kind of odd, y'all. And it doesn't stop there. No. This
Why
is
did
just my
he...
correspondence with her. Go ahead.
Do they have any cemeteries in Truckee?
I don't know. I
Huh.
got a couple of locals out
I'm
there.
just asking, because they be cremating every fucking body.
Right? It's like the thing to do. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just asking.
quickly, too.
real quick
Poof.
on all the cases.
It's like some ashes to ashes, dust to dust shit, and then they just blow the wind, and tomorrow's a new day. Gotta move on, y'all. Nope.
That's insane.
So,
Nope.
so much
God.
for having an independent autopsy done. Then if she's already been cremated, like that's crazy.
Hold on. Let me read some of this
Oh,
other.
I bet you have more crematoriums than cemeteries, RT. Just saying. Not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying at the rate that these cases are coming in, everybody's getting cremated
Mm-hmm.
before they're even put back together. I mean, them cemeteries could have been there for the past 400 years, and ain't nobody used them in the past 3. This is just sickening.
It's disturbing.
Okay, so. And this is correspondence with somebody else that's like, we're both asking her questions because just in case I miss anything, like a squirrel is asking her other questions so that, like, we can help this woman.
Yeah,
This woman
Melissa.
seems to be the only one that truly cares about this girl.
Well, at
I don't
least
care
there's
what
somebody
kind of
fighting for
past
somebody out
Amy
there.
has. I don't care any of that. Okay, nobody deserves death. Nobody deserves death. Nobody deserves to have their life cut short. I feel the same about people that are incarcerated for murdering people. Let them motherfuckers rot in their own heads till the day they die. Let the prison system handle them, you know? But people like this get arrested on domestic violence charges because she try to fight back, but she was the one arrested, incarcerated, and died before she even got to see, and they made her write letters about her kids and her medical. What?
So we need to find
Like,
out info
y'all,
about him.
yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna dig on this motherfucker. I definitely am. I'm sorry, until this man contacts her siblings and says,
And
you know
hands
what?
over her children.
These are her children. You are her family. I have only known this chick for less than a year. Like, it's weird as hell to me. Like, I have never in my life, like, so you're telling me that if I was still with my ex-girlfriend of 3 years, okay, and we just so happen to move in together for a month, for my son to be around her regularly, you think that my law enforcement's going to be like, yeah, ma'am, go ahead and have her kids? Fuck no. The first thing they're going to do is call all my brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all out here leaving kids with strangers in an area that kids get trafficked and bought and sold and murdered and covered up.
And replaced?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Now you're sitting here not giving the family the proper rights to these children.
We're not gonna.
Trust
Sorry,
me.
guys. We're not gonna tell you guys the ages of the kids. We're not gonna
No,
disclose
absolutely
that at
not.
this time. Just so you know.
No.
Just, I mean, that's just out of respect for this family.
This woman, yes, this woman is going through a
Absolutely.
lot. Like, she's dealing with the death of her sister that she feels is wrongful. She's not even getting information. Like, she literally calls the sheriff's office and they're like, oh, no, I don't, you were going to have to call this person. And then she called the same shit. And then she calls that person and they're like, oh, no, you got to call this person. All right. I'm going to keep reading these correspondences with her. That way this truth is out there and they can't say, well, no, in the next news report or a press release or whatever. And then we're going to read something that Kiki sent me today about people in custody. Something that just
Stephanie's talking to you in chat, Shanda.
the investigation. I'm sorry, like I got a lot.
I'm sorry.
Right now. I can't
I know.
find chat.
I know.
Hold on, I'm looking for it. Okay, got tabs. Okay.
Yes, they're under 8. They're under 18. Just yes.
No, I don't, Steph. If you do, please drop it. I'm not going to show it just yet. Like I said, like we are just getting the base of the story. I am not going to just throw all this information out there and do this to this family. Absolutely not.
What day was her arrest? The 16th?
She was arrested on, yes, it would have been the
Okay.
16th and dead by the 18th.
Okay,
Right.
I'm looking at some stuff.
No, wait a minute. Let me look at this calendar here. Okay, so, no. She was arrested on Sunday the 15th.
At 8:30?
At 8:30.
Somebody just said that.
PM?
There was no courts on the 16th because of holiday.
Right.
And then Tuesday morning by 9 o'clock, she was dead. And by 10 something, she was confirmed dead. Unresponsive at 9, dead by 10. And she had to write a letter before she got arrested about her medical issues and where these kids are going to go. Why? What? If she's just going for a domestic charge, like she'd have been out by Tuesday. Something's weird. Sounds very weird. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading this correlation. Let me see how I can do this because it hurts my eyes. Hurting my eyes.
So just so you know, guys, her family is watching this live right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody, please, and I know you guys all are because we love you guys and you guys are amazing.
This is Kylie's
but please
Army,
remember to be respectful and just know that, like with any other case that we discuss, families can and usually are watching. So please just understand that this family is going through complete and utter hell right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
one, they're mourning the loss of their sister. they aren't even getting answers. And from what I'm understanding, they cremated her without consent, is what, like, I'm going to keep reading so I understand this completely. Because the story, from what I'm reading from people at ground zero, this is starting to make me really nauseous, knowing what I already know over the past 5-6 months. Technically a year, because I've been looking into Placer, Nevada County since I started watching Everyone Counts. Auburn is where this all started for me. My YouTube started because of Kylie, and it's not going to stop. These injustices, these things that are happening to people, for what reason? We're going to get to the bottom of it. All right, let's start this. So there is a new update. I'm going to go ahead and show this first before I move on to correspondence, because this is from YubaNet. So this is Yuba City, which is pretty close to Grass Valley / Nevada City, whatever you want to call it. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Oh man, this shit just makes me nauseous, but I can't stop looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, if I feel this way, I can only imagine what these people are going through.
My gut is flipping. Ever since we found this case, what was it? We found this case just the other day.
Yeah, and my
Me, you,
gut
and Daisy.
instincts were immediately, do not let this case go. Something is weird here. And as it unfolded over the last 24 hours, girls, do you not agree that it got suspicious real quick?
Me, Shanda, and Daisy were on like a group chat, just like a Zoom chat, just talking about our days and stuff or whatever. And something got brought up, and I was like, "Hold on, guys." One of us was like, "Hold on, look at this," and then it just snowballed. And this is
yeah,
yeah,
and it's been snowballing since. Like, this is real time information happening.
Just saying, there is so many hang up calls on Nevada County logs for the 15th. There's so many.
This is literally breaking news.
Like, no calls about the actual incident, but there's a lot of hang ups.
Well, here's what we got here. I know. And like, so you're looking at the call logs?
Yep.
Make sure screenshot that shit.
Okay.
because you know
Like,
they'll
screenshot
disappear.
at least like at least screenshot the entirety of that day. You feel me?
I got
Y'all
you.
don't forget to hit that like button too while you're at it.
Yep.
Please and thank you.
All right. So this is written. Okay. I want you guys to see. I couldn't make this shit up if I wanted to. Okay. Look what date they released this. Okay. And it's just now being posted on a website 8 days later. Okay. I can't with this county. This county needs investigated. Nevada City, California. Nevada County Sheriff's Office detectives are investigating the death of an incarcerated person from the Wayne Brown Correctional Facility who was discovered unresponsive in her cell at approximately 9:22 a.m. on January 17th. The decedent is identified as Amy Morris, age 40, of Truckee, California. Upon locating Miss Morris in her solo cell, life-saving measures were immediately initiated by correctional staff and Wellpath jail nurses prior to paramedics' arrival.
Who's a Wellpath jail nurse?
We gonna look into that one.
I got it.
Okay. Morris was then transported by ambulance to Sierra Memorial Hospital, which is in Nevada City or Grass Valley or something like that. It's in Nevada County. That's all I know. I'm going to look into all this stuff. Where she was pronounced deceased at 10:28 a.m. that morning. So this just confirms she was arrested Sunday evening, never got to see a judge Monday, and was dead by Tuesday morning.
WellPath just looks like it's like a contract for just jail nurses is what it looks like to me.
Well,
Like you can go on like
I'm gonna
this
look into
WellPath
that
like
one.
you go on like this WellPath like site and
But
it
you
has
don't
like all the
find
different jails.
it weird that this is released directly by Nevada County Sheriff's Office, okay? You don't think it's weird that they made her sign a letter during her incarceration, write a letter about her well-being?
Yeah, they're gonna try to put it off as something about with her well-being.
Yeah, she was mentally unstable, blah blah blah. Because oh no, she has a past of running with her kids a lot. It seems like. Shoot, I'd run away too if I met people like
Oh
this.
yeah.
You know. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, I did. For the people that always shit on me for running people's background checks, there's reasons why I do, because I want the full information before I jump in and say anything about anybody that I'm discussing. Yes, I ran background checks on her immediate family, and this lunatic of a guy. Yes, I absolutely did. Amy Morris was arrested by the Truckee Police Department for domestic violence and booked into the Truckee jail that doesn't exist at approximately 8:30 p.m. on 1/15. She was transferred to the Wayne Brown Correctional Facility in Nevada City on 1/16. Okay, so hold the fuck up. She was arrested on Sunday, transferred. Wait a minute. How they transfer her on a holiday? I thought they don't operate.
I mean, they operate, but
That's weird. So they transferred her on the holiday. All right, let's get this timeline going. Timeline, real time. Okay. A coroner's investigation is underway with official cause of death pending autopsy report. Okay, this right here. I asked her sister, and there is no autopsy report. So, how you gonna cremate her and not have an autopsy report? You covering up them bruises, them lumps on her head, huh? It's weird. All right. So, and sharing screen there. And I'm going to go back to reading correspondence.
SMK, domestic, I know here, I don't know how the laws are out in California, but I know here in Florida, and maybe our chat could like
It
tell us the
honestly,
truth or not, but usually like in Florida here, if it's a domestic, they take you both.
Yeah.
Because that's just that they've gotten so tired here of like, oh, this one or that one or this one or that one. So they just take you both. And
here's what I'm thinking. They couldn't get her on domestic charges because both of them would have had to been arrested. So that story wouldn't have made sense. So they got to do it on them medical reasons, mentally unstable, mentally unfit, got to sign the letter. You feel me?
Yeah.
What'd they do? Pull up her background report and decide on that? It's kind of weird. I'd like to know the truth. If her children know the truth to the story, hey, let me know. All right. So this was her introduction to letting the family know about my YouTube channel. Okay, so this person that corresponded with her said there's a lot of corruption in that town. I'm sorry. And the sister's response was, no doubt. I keep getting, not my department. Or we had no involvement. They would have had a basic involvement for that phone call, for that 911 call placed. Where is it in the 911 call log? That's right. And if I can't find it on Broadcastify, then law enforcement's got some answering of questions to do. Someone needs to start holding and questioning law enforcement of why this information is not there. No reports, just best of luck. They left her boys with a dude they met less than a month ago. She was talking to him online. From what I gather, they didn't even live in the same state at the time. She was talking to him online on Tinder, but he moved in her house less than a month ago. And people have received texts of him pounding on her. But it's deep. The courts are telling her that even if she is these kids' aunt, it's still going to cost her $4,000 to $5,000 in court just to get them into her house. Okay? This man is hitting her. Like there are... I hope the other sister has pictures of this lump on her head. I hope people cared about her enough to take pictures of her.
Do we have any information about the kind of vehicle he drives?
No, but I can find that out.
Okay.
Isn't it convenient that Wayne Brown Corrections does not do inmate photos and inmate intake on their online?
Uh-huh. Usually that stuff goes into like mugshots.
Every county jail,
yeah.
most every county jail, you can pull it up within 24 to 48 hours after somebody's been arrested.
California got
and you
some
can
weird
see
ass
their
laws.
mugshots, and you can see what they've been arrested for, what time they came in, what time they went in, if they were transferred. And Wayne Brown County Corrections does not. You have to contact Miss fucking Moon.
That's weird.
Ain't
That's why she's sitting there all nervous,
shit?
holding her knees and shit.
Ain't that some shit? Because that says right here, contact us.
Motherfucker's got
Shannon Moon. Email her.
Look, I said I wish humans would evolve to the point where, like, if your body automatically knows you're telling a big ass lie, one of your teeth should just fall right out your mouth. And as your teeth start falling out your mouth,
catch on fire.
Like, people would know real quick that you're a liar.
I think your pants should really catch on fire.
Ooh.
That's what I think.
But we're just gonna.
If you're a liar, your pants should catch on fire. That's how I feel. But you can spot them a mile fucking away then.
All right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So the question was, he hit her. Oh. Whoa, they're fucking with my Bluetooth. Here we go. Hello?
Blonde Gypsy, you're right. She offers full service of cover-ups.
My Bluetooth just disconnected and reconnected. How weird. Anyway. So, supposedly...
Hold on. January 18th, 2022, the CEO and founder pled guilty for bribery charges. Posted on March 1st, 2022. Prison Law News. Just so you know.
Say that again.
Thanks for that. January 18th, 2022, the CEO and founder pled guilty for bribery charges. It was posted on March 1st, 2022 on the Prison Law News.
The CEO of Wayne Brown?
I don't know. That's just what Miss Mary posted. Mary, can you be more specific? Of
So that was the beginning of last year?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay, who just said this comment? Because, yes, please. Who is it? Yes.
I'm trying to find it.
It often happens the girl ends up going when they're the one who are being battered. But they'll take the man's word for it. Why is that? It is awful.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I'm going through comments here. Yeah, January 18th. Yeah, CEO and founder. So it would have to be CEO and founder pled guilty for bribery charges. All right, we're going to have to look into that. Thank you, Mary. Melissa, if it comes down to it, that's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to keep corresponding with her and see over the next few days. If by Monday this family has not heard contact from these kids or been able to move forward in proceedings to get a family attorney, this is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. I want to start a GoFundMe for her. and I would like
Absolutely.
people to donate and get the information out there for that GoFundMe should we need to take that route.
Absolutely.
All right, okay.
See,
There's a lot of
Melissa, I was
a
thinking
lot of
the
good
same
comments
thing.
tonight.
I was thinking the same thing, Melissa. Was because of like if he hit her, maybe her injuries weren't visible yet, and the bite mark was visible on him. That's why they took her instead of him. That's what I was thinking because he had visible marks on him and she did not at the time. But from what we're hearing, she
She
had
had
a
a knot on her
visible
head.
lump on her head. So, I mean, I don't know. I
They
don't know.
both should have been arrested, and those kids should have
Yes.
been put in custody of family members.
Yes.
Like,
Dear
number
God,
one,
not
why
of
is
the
this man
state.
not in jail? Two, were these kids coerced to say, "Oh no, it was all my mom"?
Her RT, her family does not live in Truckee, but her family does live
Nearby,
nearby.
within hours. Yes.
Yeah, not too far.
Yep. Matter of fact, she'll be going and speaking to Truckee
He
in the next
laughed
couple of
about
days.
getting a picture.
Again.
He laughed about getting a picture of the bite and the police taking her away. Yes, boys should have been taken from him.
Yes.
So horrible.
Wow, that's sickening.
He should be charged with murder. You're absolutely correct, Simon says.
Yes.
Absolutely fucking correct.
Yep. Yep. Like the thing
She
of it
should
is
have
had they
gotten.
both been arrested, she probably wouldn't have died in jail. But I feel like something's premeditated here. Something's set up here. Something's weird. Something's very odd and off.
You left her in a jail, so now you're trying to cover up the fact that you didn't get her
Yeah.
the necessary medical help that she clearly needed.
And I mean, her sister makes this is the most valid point of the arrest. Supposedly, it's domestic violence. She bit him. But what small female would bite a big man unprovoked?
This dude is big, y'all.
Did he go to the hospital for anything?
Did he?
No,
Mm-hmm.
he laughed about the bite.
Oh,
Yeah, he laughed about it.
I see one that came in that said he was in the waiting room of the ER reporting he was assaulted. I was just wondering if it was related.
Yeah, probably because she was sick of getting beat on. Like you're where are these phone call records of Amy calling her family or texting her family for 3 weeks stating he's womping on her? And then you just go and take this man's word for it because what? She seemed mentally unstable because she was stressed out and under serious trauma. You arrest her, the victim. Great job in Nevada County and fucking Truckee PD. Yeah, I'd say you guys are not doing your jobs and you need to be investigated.
That's even crazier. The hospital is just steps away from Nevada County substation. So you were that close and you couldn't have got her medical help?
This is bullshit. It took them an hour. I need to stand up for a minute, y'all. I'm here still. Like, if I don't stand up and pace around for a minute or bounce on my feet, like, I don't think people understand, like, with me having nerve damage, even though, like, I'm not using my hands, like, my neurologist explained it.
You know what?
Perfectly. Is like, when your nervous system, which it is, goes through, like, anxiety, he calls it people getting on your nerves. It literally triggers my nerve responses and my nerve damage. So I gotta like stand up and bounce around for a minute because
all right, Donna has a great idea. She's wanting to know if the Gabby Petito Foundation could help with resources. I am going to reach out to them.
Yep.
Because I am very local to the Gabby Petito case.
I mean, this sounds like red rum to me.
Ugh.
Either which way
I
you
am
cut
actually going to do that.
That would be
Lala. If you find Joseph Petito on Twitter, and you follow him, like he answers DMs and stuff. I know Nerdy talks to them.
All right. I'm on it.
I mean, even if we could get a GoFundMe going or some type of something going for the family trying to seek justice and answers and stuff like this, to where they'd be willing to make a donation to this family, that would be wonderful. But if they could help with information, anything that can help this family, please. Like, I appreciate you guys so much. Like, this is a lot of work amongst a lot of people, and I'm glad that we are doing this as a collective. This was goals when I started my channel, and I'm glad we are here. Okay. So the question was asked, do you understand how the coroners work in said counties? But she's responding to the last question. She's like, I'm getting so much runaround. They are making me compete in court with him for these kids. And when she responded, no, not really, to the coroner's thing. The police are the coroners. So I'm just going to keep on going. This makes me so nauseous. So the response from the sister is basically, and it's in quotations, cleaning up the neighborhood. So she said that she's going to call her directly, Miss Shannon Moon, and she's going to record it. And the best advice from the squirrel was keep records of everything and everyone you speak to. And she just said, this is a lot. I'm sorry. The sister does. Like, I can only imagine, man. Like, this is heartbreaking. And the squirrel told her time and date of it all. We're not going to drop that information because they don't need to go looking for it to where she's putting this information, but the information's going to be getting dropped out there. I'm not going to say what state this woman is from. She said she drove down. Okay. So she asked her, your sister lived there a while. And she was like, no, I drove down there the other day as I heard, but drama ensued. But yes, I'm ready to drive back down. From what the other sister told me, she has been living in Truckee since 2020. I'm not sure what she means by about a year because grocery outlet owners relocated. This is good. So they know of Cody, Amy, and the one sister, but I don't think they know about this one. So kudos to this sister for caring about your sister and doing what a family member should be doing. Like I said, I don't care what Amy did in her past. Nobody deserves to die in the care of any facility ran privately or federally or statewide. Sorry. Okay. So she responds, sorry, Amy Morris is my sister. Redacted is our other sister. Cody is the Tinder boyfriend. I'm pissed because it's a small town and it's like one building for all of these, in quotations, departments. And we can all agree on that. You got one building with all these departments with one person who has 3 jobs. Fucking weird. Okay. So, and the sister responds, this is the scary part. It feels like a setup in its own right, to be honest. And she asks about Cody, information on him, We do have pictures. I'm not going there just yet till I get more of this story. That's when I asked about the GoFundMe. Squirrel asked her, so the squirrels asked if you would allow a GoFundMe to help fight for the kids. She said, if you all would like, lawyers say $3,500 to $5,000 for guardianship. What would be the focus for the funds? Making sure reports are generated. What are you guys discussing? Everything. Everything. With a little tact and privacy. But yeah, I would love to help this woman if this is what she so chooses. Like, we need to figure out the stance of Amy's children, what their involvement is, that type of information. But she asked what would be the focus for the funds, making sure reports are generated, whatever needs to happen. That's what a GoFundMe can be for. This is for the justice of your sister, Amy Morris.
All right, guys. So the message has been put out to the Petito Foundation.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will keep
God bless.
everybody
Thank you.
updated and let you know what's going on.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you so much for that suggestion. I don't even remember who it was at this point. I think it was Donna. Thank you so much, Donna, for that.
Yeah, it was Donna.
I wasn't. My brain is. Yeah. So, but as soon as I get it, as soon as I can get a response, I'll let you guys know. What's up, Creek Squad?
Like, this is so hard for me to fucking process
and
follow.
If they can help and we can help all at the same time.
Yes.
And
Collectively.
There's 124 of you in here right now, which is very low for our normal nights. But just so you know, $1, anything that we could do if this is what we happen to do.
I mean, even if at this point she could set up a PayPal account for donations, we could do that. Like, whatever money gets directly to her, that is what I am most comfortable with.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
At least we know if we do a donations account on PayPal, nobody's taking a percentage of it. It goes straight to her. For whatever she feels she has to hire and do to get answers in the death of her sister. I feel this is a wrongful death.
Blonde Gypsy said, according to a news article, they aren't going to release the autopsy until the tox results come back, and they are backlogged. Then they will have a presser.
Oh my
God.
What are we gonna do? Wait 3 months for a press conference on this bullshit?
So much fun.
It's because they got to get all their fucking ducks in a row. Like, this shit is just sickening, man. These counties are so ass backwards. Like, when you got Shannon Moon up there saying, like, her focus and the problem is the drug. What did she say? Oh, no, the thefts in the area.
The thefts.
When you got wrongful deaths happening all the fuck over between 15-year-olds and people clear up into their 40s. Wrongful deaths happening, and you guys are just writing these people off as long as you get your check, right?
Write them off and cremate them. Next. Write them off and cremate them.
Go out here moaning and crying because some channels like myself are now monetized while doing stuff like this. But what you guys aren't understanding is these counties are making buku bucks off the deaths of these people. It's corruption at its finest in so many levels. Exactly, Greg. Okay, so
Melissa, I think we already did create a folder for her in Discord.
Yes. No, I started one in private Discord just so we could get the information together, and then I will make one in public so that I want to redact, I want to blur out names, I want to keep these children's identity. They're minors. I want to keep their identities private. Like, there's pictures and stuff of these kids. Like, this stuff doesn't need to be out there. But her response is, after sending a picture of the two kids, I'm so nervous and still processing. Is your mom... I mean, there's more to this, but I'm just getting to the point. Like this squirrel is giving major condolences, like being a support system for this woman. Like, don't think that we're just asking questions, and
No,
it's not like
no,
that at
not
all.
at all.
I'm trying to get to the point on my live because like it's a lot to process, and I'm just trying to keep to like the story, the facts, the information presented. Okay, is your mom and sister looking into her death? Her response: no, they don't care or dig like I do. That's why I'm mad. They'll take whatever is sold and move on like the rest of them. And then she said, wow, what was she like? And the sister responded, I'm running from that apathy. So the other sister says they started the cremation paperwork as soon as possible after one conversation with her. And the squirrel said, what? And the sister responded, but she didn't sign. But, and then squirrel says, did they do autopsy? Okay, you ready for this? But they burned Amy without any disclosure, really.
Insane.
So I'm taking it as they tried to get somebody to sign off on a cremation. It wasn't signed off on, and they went ahead and cremated her anyway, and they'll just bill her later.
That is sickening and disturbing.
They'll just pay with it with all
Right.
their. They'll just pay with it with all their tourist fucking money.
Like they literally just burn all their evidence. Then just sorry about your day. Sorry about your death. Move on.
Sorry about your family member.
Right?
That's so sad.
Like this is your jail system, and these are your monkeys that you're arresting. Like you got. Yes, Amy parents are alive. Yes. And they were fed the nonsense that she committed a domestic violence and somehow just died up in the jail. And that they're, I guess, okay with that. And I hope they have a change of heart. To Amy's parents, I hope you look into the investigation of your daughter. Something is wrong here. I know nothing's going to bring her back, but you can get justice for her. Find out what's going on with those kids, at least.
It makes my stomach and my heart hurt. Ugh.
It does. This girl was only 40 years old. That's half of a life.
She's younger than me.
Yeah. Same. If they say they cannot find family, they will cremate anyway until family. Well, you got this family that's been calling about their sister.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody giving her answers other than, oh, you got to call this. It's not my problem.
They can't say that they couldn't get in touch with the family because that's BS.
No. The family's been contacting
Yep.
and driving down there. Oh, and I have the letter that Amy wrote. Oh my God, I don't even.
I'm gonna tell you
when did she write this letter? The one that you're saying that the handwritten one?
This don't look like a female's handwriting.
Oh God. We need to give it that organization that Caleb mentioned too, because they look at police related.
This is a weird.
Deaths. So that's another one we're getting in touch with.
Wow, so this motherfucker made all her medical decisions. Dude, this is so weird. No, this is weird. Let me hurry up and edit this so these kids' names are taken out of it. This is going up right fucking now. Let me edit this, y'all. No. We are dropping this shit right the fuck now. I have chills all up and down my spine and arms. Like, my goosebumps are real. I look like a chicken right now. Oh my god. Just give me 2 minutes to edit this so I can blur out names. And I promise I'll show this. Like, clearly Cody released this. This don't even look like a woman's handwriting. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Who wrote this shit? Like, for real. I want a handwriting match. If anybody has any Christmas cards, any birthday cards, anything that Amy Morris has written you, can you please take a picture of her handwriting in said cards or letter or whatever, so I can do a
comparison.
And then, since Cody Prout's name's going to be out there, if anybody has a letter or a birthday card or a Christmas letter or any of that stuff from Cody Prout, can you please get that to me? All right, why this girl put her social security number and everything on here is weird as fuck.
That's really weird.
Look, she's going to jail for domestic violence. It's like she's writing her life away. This is weird. All right, let's blur out her social security number.
She said she sent you more stuff.
I know, I see it.
I'm just letting you know. I know. I'm just reading chat to you.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, baby. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, that ain't enough. There we go. I gotta blur these things out too. Okay, I'll leave the kids' last names in it so we can salute that at least. How can I do this? Oh, it's gonna crop the top out. You guys, please don't go digging on these kids. Like, that's all I'm asking. Like, you can do it privately, but please don't put their names out there. Oh, that is not blurred enough. Nope. Okay. So Gaussian blur on that. Sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. And this is where their fiancés after living together for a month. This is fucking weird, y'all. This is weird. I don't even care.
Fiance or not, that's not how that works.
How did she write this on 12/19? Hold the fuck up. You're telling me that she wrote this on Thursday in December? Wait a minute.
What?
This is making no motherfucking sense right now. Why is this dated December 19th? That's it. All right, let me save this shit. I don't care. I'm leaving this motherfucker's phone number there. Don't care. You guys are going to find it anyway. That's right on his one thing. As soon as you start looking up his name. Actually, here, I'll even be nice and I'll take the area code. Wait, no, that's his social security number. Let me take that off there. I just realized what that is. That ain't a phone number. Oh, whoops. What? His signature looks like this handwriting. Hold the fuck up. Something's weird about this shit right now. This is odd. This is so fucking odd, y'all. All right, let me save, layer, flatten, file, save as, save this as Amy's letter.
She said, please check Discord, please. Oh my God, Shan, please check Discord.
I will.
Okay.
Alright, hold up. So much is happening. Alright, hold up. My God, why is there so much? There's a lot here. Oh God. Okay, so this is gonna be a long live tonight. I hope y'all are. I know you're not gonna be able to, Lala, but this is probably gonna be a midnight live. All right. All I can do is just keep on moving forward with this. This is heavy. Okay. Let me.
I'm still here. I'm back here trying to look
It's
at
all good, baby.
call logs and.
I know what you're doing. It's all good. This is weird as hell. It just gets weirder. It just gets weirder and weirder. Look, I'm gonna put this out here. But you motherfuckers that are coming to my channel and gonna take this, because I know you're gonna screenshot it. I don't care if you do. Do not go put your copyright on it. Do not block other people from sharing the same information that I'm giving to you. Okay, I don't do this me first stuff. Like, my stuff is not on it. I'm not going to put a watermark on it. All I ask is please don't put a watermark on this and claim it like you went and got this. Oh my God, I'm so fucking nauseous. I might have to stand up. Y'all ready?
I don't think so, but go for it.
I'm not. My head is raging like right now. And I even took a
Keep saying check Discord. I don't know if you need to check Discord before you do this or what.
Like, I've been checking my DMs. Like, there ain't nothing I see there.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, she's blowing me up about all this other information, and I see this information, and I promise I will get to all this information as I get to it. But I don't see anything in here that says.
Okay. Just making sure.
Let me. Do I have to read all these messages from, like, these screenshots first before I wait?
Don't do claims on it. I'm sharing info for all help. Okay. Never mind. You're good. You're good.
Okay. So this is supposedly. We'll do a comparison. We'll compare this. I want to see if these letters match. Look, because you know me and my I Spy that I play.
Of course.
You know. All right, let me save this in Amy Morris's case file. All right, maybe I won't put this letter, the other letter, this handwriting comparison up on here because that don't need to be. Nope, I'll compare on my own, and I'll let y'all know. I will take words out of it and layer them over each other and show you guys in a proper way. Putting that letter for Amy's handwriting comparison ain't it, but I will put this one. All right, okay. I see you scroll in my DMs on Discord. I see all your stuff. I will get to it all. Except for the handwriting comparison. That ain't. Nope. That ain't a letter we need to show. Okay, y'all ready? I'm going to stand up for this one. There's nothing to show here. How'd that just delete off my computer? What the fuck, y'all? Let me save it again. That was weird. That was real weird. Alright, I had to resave it. We're good now. That's odd. That just deleted right before my very eyes. Let's see if it does it again on live. That's odd. Y'all ready?
Yep. Let's.
Okay, just so you guys can clearly see, this is dated 12/19. All of it is. There's dates on every signature, which is weird as hell to me too. Okay. Okay. Sir or Madame, this is to substantiate Cody Prout's legal claim. Should anything happen to me, that redacted and redacted O'Brien live with him, with their permission. Wait, this is weird. Should anything happen to me, that the boys live with their permission, Cody Prout, my fiance, they love him.
Love him.
This don't look like the same handwriting. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Dated again, 12/19. That's December 19th. Amy Morris, and there's her signature. Again, it gets even weirder because this is from 12/19. Please release all my medical records to Cody Prout and allow him medical decisions. Okay? She dates it again, puts her name, her social security number, and her signature. He writes his name, which the lettering looks an awful like these other fucking letters. Anyway, his name, his social security number, his signature, and I guess the CP is him. And then for whatever reason, he wrote 11/19, but really wrote 12. There you go.
That doesn't look. Why
Legit?
did he? It's almost like he. My speculation, like he had her do this back in December, but why?
Yeah. Right? Weird.
This is so weird. Lala, I muted your mic because you had a hot mic. I'm unmuting you now. Sorry.
I'm gonna
I'm
stop
sorry.
sharing my screen
Okay.
because I want to compare this for just a split second, and then I'll show.
Yeah.
Show more. Well, not show more, but
Which one was his handwriting? The bottom?
yeah, that bottom is his handwriting,
It
and I'm
all
sorry.
looks the same.
Yep, it does.
Wow.
And it's not legal without a notary, correct?
Right?
And yeah, there's no, the CP is his initials adding the
Correct.
date onto it, which is fucked up, but rewrote over.
Stephanie said it has Amy's handwriting, Shannon.
Okay, I'm just going to compare the two handwriting is all I'm going to do. I'm just not going to do it on screen. I want to make sure her letters are written the same.
Yeah, this is what I'm wondering, if she wrote this under duress. That's what it seems like.
Yep. Oh no, her handwriting has like drag marks in it. This letter does not. Let me see if there's nothing. Look, this picture got deleted too. What is going on, man? I am not deleting things. This is weird.
Cray Cray, are you asking that or are you telling us that?
Okay. Look, and now this one's gone too. What the fuck is happening? Dude, each picture, every time I open the other one deletes on its own. Weird. I want to see if she
no, we don't know that. I don't think so.
Like, that's what I'm saying. She's already cremated, so Cody is the one that wrote, because the sister wouldn't write off on it. Cody did. That's why this letter's being released, because she supposedly, allegedly gave him permission to make medical decisions. They're not married. They've been living together for less than a month. Which is weird. If they've been living together for less than a month, then that means she wrote that letter to him right as they were moving in together. Some weird ass shit.
Kiki said she would advise the sister to take the letters and any other documented proof and go to that board meeting workshop. This does not sound right.
No. If I were the sister, I would be asking questions at that board meeting workshop.
Oh, I would be at every news station, every media that she
Yes.
can get to. Like,
Yes. That's why I'm putting
it's
this
out
out
there.
there in hopes that more voices get out there and news media does grab it and be like, whoa, yeah,
I'm gonna
something
DM
weird.
Jennifer Coffindaffer because she'll answer me
Yup.
sometimes, and I'm gonna send it to her.
And she's smart. She's smart as
Yep.
hell. She'll
She's
tell you
super
how to
smart.
proceed.
Yep. I'm gonna
She
send
will
it to
tell
her.
you how to proceed. She will probably even give legal
Oh, she
advice
would, and she sometimes
to
forwards
the
it to
family.
the right people.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, I have so much respect for Jen Coffindoffer. I was actually just watching her on what's that one dude's panel? He has all them awesome screens and shit. Like she even commends him for his little work area. I forget his name. Shoot. All right, you guys, I got one more dip in me, and then I'm gonna switch to a gross one. It's got to burn my mouth, but okay, let's get this. Okay, so the sister's response is, "This hurts to the core." Ugh. He laughed about getting a picture of the bite and the police taking her away. Yes, the boy should be taken from him. So wait a minute, she's in our live right now. All right, that's cool.
She is.
We
She's
love
been in our
this.
life.
I'm trying to pay attention to 10 things at once. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, I know,
I'm so
babe.
sorry.
I know.
And I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just gonna call you Amy's sister because I don't want to put your name out there, honey. Like I want your privacy and your security to remain secure. I worry about people that do step forward. Like I know what has happened to us on our own channel individually and what goes on in that area, specifically Nevada and Placer County. It concerns me for any locals speaking out, any family members speaking out. Like we understand what happens. So I'm not being disrespectful when I say Amy's sister. Okay. Whew, man, this is I can only imagine what this family's going through. Like I could cry right now, y'all. Like I'm trying to keep it together because I'm
All right, I have a question for chat. I see Megapints and Megapints. Where is that? Where is that dropped at? In what part of Discord? I'm sorry. I'm seeing y'all stuff, but I'm trying to find it in public Discord. And I actually cleaned up my public Discord.
stand up. Oh, okay. So she goes on to say that we have texts of his abuse towards her and damaging medical issues. Not sure if she was lying about what he did to her, but the text saying he pounded her in front of the kids.
Oh, I got it.
Like, why is the system failing these kids and these people?
Oh, this just makes me sick to my oh my god.
And you guys, once I can figure out how to present this tastefully, I will release these text messages from Amy, God rest her soul, because I just want her truth out there.
Shan, what was the letter? What was the date of the letter?
December
19th.
Okay, thank you.
19th. 12/19/2022. Wow. Okay. You are ready for me to read some texts from Amy herself? All right. Okay. This is around Christmas time. Merry Christmas. And there's things I'm going to redact in here. It's not that I'm trying to be untruthful. It's just we don't need to know numbers, names, private information. Amy sends, Merry Christmas to your family. I'm getting back surgery soon. I'm deteriorating really fast. I can't tell truth from dreams. Stuttering. I met both of Cody's parents in a prayer session. I'm scared. Could be 6 weeks to a year to recover. This poor girl. I'm having heart problems and not working, so whenever. December 6th, 2022. I know it's late, but I went to the emergency room 4 times in the last 2 weeks. They think it's torn ligaments that should heal in 3 to 5 days. It's been 2 weeks. I think they're full of shit and it was a heart attack. Now there's a really big lump in my chest. I just got an MRI, so I'm hoping to hear anything, and that's cut off. I don't know what that says. So this is between her son and, oh my God. All right. So this is from, why is this dude's name like this? Anyway, so this is from, I don't even understand who this is from. Oh, yes, I do. Wait a minute. So these kids are using, I don't understand. These kids are using, maybe that's his middle name. I don't understand. This is, I'm going to assume from the kids. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I will correct it if it's misinformation on who wrote this. Somebody wrote this. Something about documents she received and being a husband, fiance, hookup on Tinder. Do you plan on reaching out to family? Do you plan on gathering information on the matters? Have you any intent on a funeral, or are we planning all of this? Did she write up a will, and how many times have you hit her? Is there a marriage license? Red, and it looks like, And this dude's response is, yeah, but not everyone has it as a job and gets paid like $200 an hour. Oh, okay. So this dude doesn't have a reliable source of income. So no, these kids shouldn't be with him. I'm not reading all of this. Huh. Weird. Okay. So the handwritten note says they can stay with you, reads as temporary. What is the context of this letter? Why is it dated less than a month prior to this incident? What medical issues have been discussed? And can you forward me the medical documents she received? And being a husband, fiance, hookup on Tinder, do you plan on reaching out to the family?
So Stephanie said Cody has pull, and it's in Discord. So that's
Okay.
disturbing.
Like in public Discord or in the DM?
Oh, I don't know.
This is from one of the kids. I'm going to assume the older one. He says, okay, he hasn't abused or even emotionally harmed us. I don't see why he would mourn so badly over an intentional kill. And she calls the kid Cody because she thinks it's Cody. It sounds like Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, what? Why would Cody have possession of our phone or even know who you are? Wow. He knows about as much as you do. This makes no sense. You all are minors. You need to make the arrangements now until you are 18. Does he have a plan? What are his actions? Does he have a job? How much does he make? And then the kid responds, "We aren't trying to push you away, and I hope you don't feel that way. We're just trying to fill things in for you and the rest of the family." Are you really now? Okay, I'm going to assume this might be from the sister. I'm not sure who this is writing this context. I'm not going to release where she is at, but she is here in this location to try the courts. They are telling me they don't want to go. This is such a predicament. I have to head back to her home soon. And then this is why I don't think this is a kid responding. Okay, especially at this age. "I'm going to have to call things off. I'm sorry to bother you, but I don't know if this is going to work. You can just drive back home."
He has their phones.
Yep. And then she responds, "Nah, this is far from over. Family from all over the nation is getting involved now." You are correct.
Absolutely correct.
We won't be letting Amy's story go anytime soon.
Absolutely not.
Until these kids have the chance to speak out to the family and actually, you know what I mean, get a hold of your auntie, video chat with her, let her know you're okay, talk to her one-on-one. Babies, your mama just died while being in a correctional facility, and it shouldn't have happened. Your mom signed off on things a month ago that seem suspicious. They're not married. He is not her husband. They have been dating for less than a year and living together. Like, listen to that. This man that you hardly know, you're willing to put your future in the hands of him, especially knowing domestic violence is happening because of him. Are you safe? You should be asking yourself that. Okay, so these are back. These texts are backwards. I see what's happening. Wow. So the sister responds, "He knows about as much as you do. This is a foul situation that family is concerned with, and your demeanor and dismissive on such heavy things is concerning. Coming at the other sister, what do you want? That's rather rude." The kid responds, "We're just trying to get a place to live because Cody has tried and failed at finding us a place to live. Your aunts are willing to raise you." Okay. She responds, "Our sister died under questionable circumstances." He responds, "Sorry to upset you or the family, but we don't have anywhere to live and we're just trying to reach out for help." And this is when she responds, "That's why I'm here and you all are pushing me away." The kid responds, "We were just looking for a temporary place to live until Cody gets his car fixed." No, it doesn't, Katie, at all. "In California, written notes are legally binding." Where? Because the last that I checked, you have to have it notarized. It's not legally binding. I don't know who is feeding these kids this load of shit, or if this is Cody acting like these kids, but somebody needs to investigate this thoroughly.
So these kids are with a man that has no job, no running car, and no place to live.
Yes. He can't keep a job. He has no running vehicle. He has no means of transportation or care for these kids, these children, these minors between the age of 12 and 15, 16 years old. You know what I mean? Like they're young.
Mm-hmm.
My son is 14, going on 15 years old.
Mm-hmm. I have a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Yes.
I know. Oh, I know.
And the sister replies about this letter that got sent to her that Amy allegedly wrote. And she responds, it's not notarized. And this person says, it doesn't have to be.
Yes, it does.
So she responds, yes, coordinating several things at the moment. So you do or you do not want us to pick you up. And this is when he says about retracting. These are backwards, I think. No, we do not. You have no file of action. And she says, okay, Cody, what are you talking about? A case on you is in the work, bro. And he responds, you can sue Nevada County or the state. And she responds, you abuse my sister. You are not the guardian of those boys. So now it'll go into kidnapping. This kid responds, I don't think this is the kid talking at all. Cody was going to get back to work and pay off our debt from mom and then move to someplace better. But Cody has a broken car, basically, so he can't move till it's fixed. And she asked if Cody had anything to do with her red rum, and this kid responds, no, she died in a jail cell. Like, they're really buying this. He didn't kill her. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the police really notified the next of kin. Let's show the proof in this next one. So the sister asked, did you help her? The autopsy will show damages internally. She vented for months. So you'd rather have this Tinder dude versus family reaching out. He responds, we don't know how she died, but the police are trying to figure it out, though. I will say he is innocent. Response, I don't buy it. Honey, me either.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I am here now, and y'all are telling me you're not going. The response, he has a good job, and it's over minimum wage. In fact, he has 2 jobs. Right, let's just say I'm not going to respond in what this lady just said, but her and her husband are very, 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 very well off. Okay, and she says, now since the courts are involved, they will dig into background and ability to support on both sides. Supposedly, Cody makes $30 to $40 an hour. That won't cut it, though. Maybe it's $30, $40 a day, maybe? I don't know. Sometimes. And the sister responds, that won't cut it, though. And he responds, and he is a photographer, a fashion photographer, y'all, just like SF. He says, and he's a photographer. And she says, isn't everyone? Long-term thinking. Long-term thinking, ... It's not your guardian, so now the courts are involved. Okay, he responds. And the sister asks, are you at the emergency contact lady's house? And he responds, no, we are at our house. She asks, so what's y'all's plan?
I
This is
thought
what
they didn't
doesn't make
have a
sense,
house.
okay? Listen, okay? It's her house. It's Amy's house, okay? This is what doesn't make sense. Did this person just not say that Cody has 2 jobs, right? Okay, wait. Here's the lie. So what's y'all's plans? He responds, Cody was going to get back to work and pay our debt from mom, then move someplace better. Does he work or doesn't he work? Because it sounds like bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So this gentleman, whoever it is, said, call CPS. She responds, already did. Oh, see, it is because this person slips, a little Freudian slip in typing. Well, then you should know that I have custody.
Mm-hmm.
Are the boys homeschooled? Aren't they supposed to be in school? No, they are going to ACMS. The handwritten note saying they're not your guardian. Okay, yeah, this is backwards. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm reading this backwards. It's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll get it all out there. And also, we have like months worth of food for now, so we should be fed. We are just trying to get a place to live. Yet, and this is the sister, yet we have a solid, legit place set up. The court won't buy that either. He responds, look, he just slipped and admitted to being Cody. He just said, I have legal custody over them. Okay? Keep this in mind. Our mother trusted him enough to write him a note of saying he had full custody of us, and he is trying to make sure we get into a safe home. If this man loves you so much, why is he looking for you a place to live? It sounds like he don't want to take care of you. Go to your auntie's house.
ACMS is Alder Creek Middle School, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like she supposedly, allegedly wrote this letter to him on around the date that they moved in together. That's weird as hell. What's this man having her sign NDAs in her own house? Like, I don't
Before
understand.
she ever went to the hospital. Gut wrenching.
I wish this wasn't cut off. I'm trying to read this, but I can't because it's my live is over it. Squirrel, if you could retake that last image that you screenshot for me where it says basically he said no and I can sue the state. You have like the whole rest of that sentence cut off with the live over it. Could you maybe please possibly like not have that there so I can actually read what the whole thing says, and then I'll read it to chat. This y'all is heavy as hell in real time. I can only imagine what the sister is going through right now. Like, these boys sound confused. This person responding to the sister definitely sounds like Cody himself because he slips and says, I have custody of these kids. On what legal grounds? Because I don't see anything that is notarized. I don't see anything that says this went through a legal court proceeding, any type of child youth services or any type of family planning or any type of any of that stuff that state that this man has anything but a piece of paper with some handwriting on it that sounds not cool, man. Dude, I'm nauseous as fuck.
Me too.
I need a second. Oh, Lord. That's what I'm saying, Melissa. Someone should make an anonymous report and just have CPS, CYS look into things, you know? Like, I just don't understand how this woman could write a letter a month ago and sign off on all her rights and then magically get arrested for biting somebody back that's beating on her, not see a judge on Monday, but can be sent to another jail cell where she dies the following morning. And what you're going to say, it's because of medical issues?
I don't
Did you
know,
guys
'cause
make
they
her have a
cremated
heart
it.
attack? Did you guys stress her out to the point where she had a heart attack? Did you scare her, threaten her enough that she had a heart attack and died? Because I have never in my life seen a piece of paperwork with somebody putting their social security number and all this weird shit on there on a man that has been beating on her for 3 months with text to show that she's being hit. Like, y'all felled this lady and let her die in your system. And now, like, her children are confused because they're probably seeing a male finally be in their lives and they're clinging to him for dear life because they just need somebody. But then you have family that has, like, everything that they have, children of their own, everything that they could offer these boys a beautiful life. And you have a man that's acting like they're these kids and accidentally telling on himself and admitting that he has custody and then going back to pretending to be this kid. Why is this man not being investigated? Why are these phones not being confiscated and investigated? I hope somebody's starting to do their job because we just want to keep getting louder.
So someone mentioned that we could contact CPS, DCFS, whatever it's called there, and they can talk to them at the school. That way
Yes.
they're out of danger.
Yes. Because if these children feel that they're in danger or like
They're not
like
gonna say it in front of him.
No.
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
They're not gonna say it in front of him.
No. Like, I'm worried for these boys. They're young. They are incorrigible. You have to
They're
understand.
impressionable.
Yeah, very impressionable. And they're that, like, clearly whoever's writing this is stating that this man can't take care of him. Like, 1 second he has a job that's more than minimum wage, 2 of them, matter of fact, and then all of a sudden he's looking for a job to fix his broken car. Well, if he got a broken car, how's he getting to work? Because clearly it's stating like it's this Kylie's case all over again. It's just text, JR Nana. Like, that's the thing. Is
We
like
gotta get
nobody
these kids. We need
has
to make sure these kids are
physically
okay.
seen these children, not in person and not over the phone. Like, the only thing these kids are doing is texting. But this guy just fruity and slipped and said, I have custody of these kids. Meanwhile, going back and forth pretending like he is the oldest son.
And Mosenheim, yes, the sister is trying to get them.
She's been contacting these kids. Like, she literally drove there to pick them up, and they were like, turn around and go home. I don't think it's the kids. Like, I don't. This dude Freudian slipped and said, I have custody, while continuing to act like he's these children.
So yeah, the family maybe should call the school because the school would be mandated to act on it.
That's if he's even sending them to school, you guys.
Right.
And then she says, yes, that's the conversation between Cody and me. See, and that's what I noticed too in this handwriting. Like, there's differences in the handwriting. In Amy's handwriting, it has slants, and when she writes her T's and her I's and her A's, like, you can see in her handwriting where she doesn't lift the pen a whole lot. Like, she looks left-handed. Or vice versa. But there's a slant on one text, and the texts are, like, the writing is not the same. Like, girls, we're gonna sleuth this first thing tomorrow morning. Like, I'm gonna drop some things.
Absolutely.
For you guys.
Fridays are my easier days, so I got you.
This handwriting, there's something very suspicious about this letter. It don't look the same. Like, it's similar, but it's not. I'm telling you, like, My parents used to have us write our own letters, like when we were absent from school, just so they could sign off on it in the morning. And my mom and dad would be like, well, here's our handwriting, make it look like that. And as somebody that used to write letters and then just have my parents sign off on them, you can tell the difference in people's handwriting. Because I'm going to tell you, my school didn't even buy it. So then they would make me take the letter back and make my parents rewrite the entirety of the excuse and then sign and date it.
Yeah.
Okay. So she says, I don't know. She could have head injuries. And then she asks, oh, so that's Cody's handwriting. And she's like, it's slanted to the left. And I don't know what this question is, but basically he said no, and I can sue the state because he did nothing wrong. He wouldn't let the kids come and then told me to go away. Like, I feel so bad. Like, number one, the way that they rapid cremate these people, like, where is a DNA sample match? Where is dental record matches? Like, this autopsy better not look nothing like Kylie Rodney's. Because trust me, I will be helping this family fight for justice for Amy Morris. I'm not this. You're gonna get people out there that don't like me and don't like what I'm doing. You're going to get sick of hearing her name. Get used to it. Hack me, send me bullshit, come fuck with my car, call CPS, threaten me, do whatever you got to do. I'm already used to it. I'm so used to it, I don't even pay attention to it barely anymore.
Yep.
Until it becomes a threat to my child. When you're threatening my child, when you're causing conflict in his life, that's where I draw the line. But what I'm seeing here with the case of Amy Morris is a lot of discrepancies, a lot of corruption, a lot of bullshit. When this family, the parents should have been contacted. The siblings should have been contacted before a Tinder date that they were living together for less than a month. And it's odd to me, like these pictures and the location. I'm looking at all his social media. This man was in the area of Truckee in the same month that Kylie Rodney went missing. This man is just like these weirdos there. He got 2 background checks on the same name. One tells one story and one tells another. Why you need 2 background reports, sir?
Mm-hmm.
And people can get mad that I'm digging and I'm doing this, but guess what? I'm not fucking with minors. I don't want people going out and harassing these minors, but this man is suspicious as fuck. The death of this woman in a solo jail cell is suspicious as fuck. And this autopsy let Reiber, whatever the name, that quack's name is, be tied to this, and let there be discrepancies in this. This is just going to further build more case for Nevada and Placer County's corruption. And I'll take it to a federal level. I'll take it to the Department of Justice. I'll take it to Quantico. I'll take it to DC. I don't care where I have to take it. This squirrel squad, as you guys have deemed us, are a army of truth seekers. Point blank. That's it. If you don't like us, we don't care. It sounds like a you problem.
Go listen to another fucking channel. I don't even give a shit.
That's what
right
I'm saying. Like, it's so easy to go. There's so much content out there on YouTube. I don't know why people waste their energy on me. I don't care if you don't like me. Good. Go tell your therapist.
Go watch somebody play with a fucking fidget spinner. I don't care what you do. If you don't like us, go do something else.
Like, that's what I don't understand is you don't like me, you don't this, but you got to dig up information from 4 months ago to what? Make yourself what? Get more views? Go ahead. Do you, boo-boo. These people that keep sending people in here to troll us, like making YouTube's doxing me, and it's not even really my name that you're doxing. Like, you're doxing the wrong people. Like, you can't even sleuth, y'all. Like, Go get my background check. I put that shit out there. Like, I hope there's still one little mole in Discord that takes my background check and puts it out there, and y'all feel dumb as hell. Because I have never been arrested in my life. I have no background report that I am not 100% proud of. Go look at my associates. I got 20 of them. You can call them motherfuckers right now because I'm still associated with all but one of them. And it's weird, like I was saying in Discord, like it's weird. The one associate on there was literally a dude that I had to like sign off police reports on because he had a self-inflicted wound that I literally had to tuck a rag into his wound. It was that deep. And I saved his life. I am proud of that. Everything you see on my background check, my failed business, all of that, I'm proud of. I'm proud that I can say out of all of the states in the United States, I have visited 18 of them.
Not the one that
I
smells
get
like
around.
old people, though.
You know, like I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. If you don't like my channel, unsubscribe, do what you got to do to move on with your life, because I'm just going to keep moving on and bringing light to all of these cases that I feel there is corruption and something wrong. Something is off. And it's weird that they're
That it
all
just
tied
continues.
to these same counties.
Fucking place.
Lala, tell me how you feel, babe.
I've been saying it. Like, you said it, dude. Like, it's corruption, and it's corruption at its fucking finest. And you can't look. Facts don't care about your fucking feelings. Like, play stupid games, y'all gonna win stupid prizes. So that's just how it's gonna happen. Like, FAFO, fuck around and find out.
Yep.
Like, it's sickening. It's sickening that it takes
We allow
140
this
of us
in America.
140 of us that are fighting for these people that their own community is not fighting for.
No, they're
That
failing.
the people
it's a
that the
failed system.
people that have been sworn in to say that they are going to protect and serve these people have failed these fucking people,
Amen,
including
sister.
these children. That is who
Amen.
they're failing, is these fucking children. These
Yeah.
boys, or these children that of Amy's, these children that are being just wiped clean and then found later.
Yeah.
It's this shit
Their
has
deaths
to come
sound
to
weird.
light.
Their autopsies, always something not right with those. Like, you guys speed cremate them. Like, what's up with the cremation process so fast? Like, are you afraid that people, like, there's not going to be a DNA match, or you're going to find bumps and bruises, internal damage, head traumas? Like,
yeah, what are you, what, listen,
like what
I will do
I
this
would
till my dying day.
would love for this family to do is demand a DNA sample, because it doesn't matter if they do like they did Kylie, where they only took a sample of her liver. There is DNA in your liver sample.
Sure is.
Have a lab. We will help get funding for this. Like, we will help. Like, we will help.
I encourage the fact of no GoFundMe, because GoFundMe takes money, a percentage off. And I feel like if the family is listening still, we can discuss this with you, and we can do like a PayPal or whatever that
PayPal
you
honestly
set up.
seems the smartest.
Yes, that
to get
you
a direct
set up,
payment to her.
not us. That sets up to you. We have nothing other than just putting it out there for our viewers and our peeps to donate to, because
and
that way
like,
we don't get thrown into that bullshit of people are taking money for this family and that family or whatever, and we're making money off of it, because that's not what we fucking do. That's not
the
what we do.
only money that I'm monetizing is the content that I bring to my channel. I don't even have memberships yet, y'all.
Nope.
Which I finally hit the threshold, so at the end of the month they should unlock my memberships, and I can get memberships rolling for you guys.
Finally did.
I know. Yeah.
I had your videos playing on repeat the other night, just letting you know I woke up to listen to
I know, girl. Look, I was like, ooh, Daisy May dropped all these videos. Like, dude, I put you in my watch later list, even though I like listen to them here and there. Like I put the
Yeah.
last like 3 things you released, like the Trinity one, the Kylie one, and then your Idaho one.
Yeah. That's what I did
And
for
then I
yours. I
woke
just
up and I saw you, like I was typing you and I was like, why is this bitch not responding back to me? Like Lala's blowing me up back and forth. Her and I are chit chatting. And then I opened Discord and I was like, oh, this bitch live and talking about Amy and ain't even include me. I was like, get
I
it,
thought you
girl.
were still sleeping.
No. And then I messaged you. It was like almost 40 minutes later. I finally go into your live and I was like, yo, did it without me? But you didn't. You were
It was a
just kind of like
prequel. It
paving
was
them.
a
Yeah.
prequel.
But no, I want you to continue making videos. You're doing an incredible job. You are learning quickly.
Well, right
I
now I'm
commend
just
you.
focusing on trying to get these boys like safe. Like they're on my
Yes,
mind
yes,
and my heart so much right now.
yes.
Like
They're
I just
young.
want to get them located. I've
Yep.
already written to Jennifer. I put a tweet out to Nuremberg Mafia. Like we need to get these boys to a safe place
Yeah. Yeah.
because like they might know what happened, and that might be why he's keeping them. You know?
Wait, who? Rachel said she accidentally called one. They called me back in like 50 seconds. Who you call?
I
Ghostbusters.
think she
Who you
was
calling?
talking about CBS or something maybe. I don't know. I can't keep up. Oh no, crematoriums.
Oh,
She's calling and messaging them all.
and that's why, like, I absolutely love this. Oh, Lala slipped.
Where'd she go?
That's why I absolutely love this army because things that my anxieties don't allow me to do, like there's 10 of you that are like, I got this phone call, I got this, I got that, like Lala sleuth and you sleuth, like there are everybody that
There's
is
enough of us
currently in.
here. We have a voice.
Yes,
We can be their
yes.
voices.
We have a voice, we have a platform that continues to grow day after day. Like our subscriptions have almost reached 5,000, y'all, in 3 months. I am proud of that.
Oh, you're
What?
good, Lala.
That's okay, Lala. That's odd though. But like that's the thing is like
Yeah.
nobody was bothering us. Nothing weird was happening. Like I was aware of people dropping my name on their channels. I don't care. Like I really
Neither
wasn't
do I.
caring. But then like people that I have been talking to discreetly, it's not like I was talking publicly in Discord. It
Hmm.
wasn't none of that. Like I truly think that one of those 17 people that I kicked out of Discord was part of FBI or a hacking group. And they retaliated by hacking one of our most educated informants
Hmm.
that has ties to places that I would never get rid of her. And it just so happened
Right. That was sketchy.
that like on her end of Discord it was saying that she was kicked out of it, but like on my end I was like, what is she going on? Like I'm screenshotting showing her like she
I know
still
how I was
had to
sending it
roll,
to you too. I was like,
she
was
still
I
had
don't
this that, and
understand.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then she's like telling me like the story of like 4 hours prior to that of what all transpired, and I was like, oh girl, somebody definitely hacked you.
Hmm.
Like that, like things don't just shut off, VPNs don't just get accessed. And then it was weird when we started the live last night and we were touching base on Nevada County and the corruption going on. Then boom, all of a sudden I had that weird like, and it wasn't like I got an email or like some weird notification
No, it
in
was like
that
a pop up or
sense. Like
something.
I literally like, you know, when your computer notifies you what your trial of whatever's running
Yeah.
out, or hey, you have a email, that type of notification popped up in my right hand corner, and it said from Google Chrome that my McAfee antivirus license was running out. And there was like a weird clickable link. And I was like, the fuck? Is this
Oh,
an email? So I opened my email and I was like, nope, this is coming directly from Google Chrome.
that's so weird.
I don't have, like, I literally have never used McAfee since 1995, y'all. Like, I was 15. I'm 42 now. Like, and it was odd to me. And then all of a sudden, like, my headphones started doing that weird shit again. And then people are blowing me up that, like, their shit's getting hacked. And then we had all those trolls come in with all those unnecessary names. I'm sure they're proud of themselves today. Like anybody
Yeah.
that's proud of themselves for doing stuff like that, y'all need to get a
That's
fucking life.
so immature.
Get a life, get a hobby. Like I just cannot. And then like I was still discussing in private like everything that was weird that was going on. And then I wake up today to yet another video made about me, somebody doxing me, and it wasn't even me. It was some poor girl that lives in Harrisburg.
That's
Like, didn't even get my last name right, didn't get my age right, didn't get my address right, like, got nothing but my first name right about me, and it wasn't even me. This poor girl, you know?
mm-hmm. That is immature. They have nothing better to do.
I don't know, but the fact that they're committing, it's literally internet crimes. Like, it is a federal offense. It's a felony charge. I want y'all to keep fucking with me. I don't mind making you go to jail. Sure is, Anonymous Sleuther. But I'm learning to kind of take the distractions for what they are. Like, I done been over those months ago. Like, the distractions are just that. But these people actually making threats on people's lives and doing criminal acts, like, I have addressed those today. I have my police report filed. I have everything on record. Like, you guys are just building these cases and proving my point by doing what you're doing. Like, I don't know if you're paid to do it, if this is something you do for shits and giggles, this is fun to you. I feel bad for you.
Right?
Like, truly. Like, I would rather wake up every day, love on my son, get him off to school, get on Discord, get on my internet, and sleuth for justice and truth for these kids and these individuals in a town that
Doesn't
the
care.
widespread corruption and deceit and fuckery that is literally going on. Like, that's what I want to be focusing on. You guys want to sit here and hack shit and do this? Yes, we'll take the time to address it. But I promise you,
It's not going to
from
distract.
this day forward, any YouTube channel that makes any malicious attacks on anybody in my Discord or myself is going to get a YouTube made about them. And you're going to go on a wall of shame. Like, I'm not doing this shit no more. If this is what you guys want to do for views and clicks, don't worry, you will get mass reported on a level that your YouTube will start getting strikes and you will get taken down. I'm having 2 specific YouTube accounts investigated right now. Fuck with me. I want you to. I don't have to get on YouTube and talk shit and bang and all this bullshit on people. I don't talk about what I'm doing. I just go and do it, and then I tell you, hey, I did just that. Like, I'm not doing this with people anymore. You guys want to play like this? All right, I'm gonna use the law in my favor and do it the right way. You guys want to go to jail for like, it's petty ass offenses. Like, you're getting your rocks off by bullying people and then turning around and saying they're bullying people by what, every once in a while cracking a joke at like jokes of law enforcement. I'm sorry you're offended. Go see a therapist about it.
Wonder why they're offended.
Not my problem.
Sounds like a them problem.
The only thing I'm offended by is the fact that law enforcement is taking oaths to uphold law and moral and a just system in a system that is failing children and people that are going to their jails. Like, you're failing these people. Another day, another dollar, y'all. Let's
Right? So
ashes to
sickening.
ashes, dust to dust, cremate them and move on to the next one. Like, the list of deaths in your 2 counties alone, and the autopsies and these doctors that you're letting do this, and the fact that there's 48 counties or 58 counties, and 48 counties, 10 of which have jurisdictions, laws, whatever you want to call them, in order that you're not allowed to be a sheriff and a coroner. Like, literally, Nevada and Placer counties, officers that they don't have much of, but they're on call 24/7, which makes no sense to me, can go to a police call, a 911 dispatch call, and not only arrest you or handle your case, but they can pronounce you dead at the scene because they are also coroner sheriffs.
Right?
Like, it don't make no
That's so
sense to me.
sketchy.
Like, they need to divide these systems. And no, they're not, Greg. They took an oath to serve and protect, while they are not protecting these kids or these citizens. 100% fucking facts. Yes, legally and lawfully, you will be held accountable for your actions. Thank you, Caleb. I don't care how loud I have to get. I'm going to piss a lot of people off. But here's the thing. If you're getting pissed off, then clearly you know you're doing something wrong. Clearly your conscience is telling you you're doing something wrong if you're getting pissed off at what we are doing here at this channel. Like, you're really mad that we're out here trying to get truth and justice for these people. Like, you're mad about that. That says a lot about your character and less about mine. Yeah, but we, the people, can override that, Heather. Like, that's the thing. Like, that's where I think people get messed up, is they think just because, like, do you realize how many people are in this nation? How there are more people than there are corrupt people? Do you know how easy it is to eat the rich?
Ugh.
I see amazing things happen state to state to state. Shit, I commend what just happened in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm. And it's about time. It's about, like, and I'm not even saying it's about time, because here in Pennsylvania, like, the thing of it is, and this is what I keep telling people, it's not that things don't happen here. It just happens. We live in an area, specifically Westmoreland County, that has such a just system that they don't give a fuck if you're like top lieutenant at your police barracks. Like, if you fuck up, I'm going to touch base on this story, and then I'm going to hop off here because it's almost midnight. Okay. We had an officer out of Greensburg, Pennsylvania, which is a Pennsylvania state police, who for the past year heavily was trafficking cocaine and methamphetamine into our towns. I have been a mouthpiece for this going on. I have locally reported people that have been trafficking methamphetamine in and out of apartment complexes where families and the elderly live. And I've watched these same people under this guy's name over and over and over again get arrested for either domestic violence or drug charges or not having a registered vehicle, what have you, some type of charge, okay? And this one cop was allowing corrupt things to happen to the point where they were taking like these people's meth pipes and their meth and their fentanyl and their drugs, taking them out of their pocket. Instead of processing the drugs and filing charges, they were literally putting it in a bag and putting it in people's mailboxes so that charges couldn't be pressed for drugs. And this just kept happening over and over and over and over again. Well, now that this law enforcement officer is now being tried and charged for the criminal activities he was doing, these local people around here that are doing these same things that were under him are going to start going down for the same shit. And thank fuck for that. But that is how the law should work. Is it that being a law enforcement officer, you're not above the law. And that's where so many counties like Nevada County and Placer County get people fucked up. Is if your town, if your council, if your state legislatives and all, like, just contact them and say, hey, we realize there's a problem in our justice system, and start filing petitions, start having your neighbors sign off on things, start protesting at your local courthouse, get your voice out there. And that's how change happens. It doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen by just bowing your head and buttoning your lip. and acting like none of this is going on. Like, it doesn't make it go away. You're complying to the corruption. You're saying, I'm okay with our children dying, is what you are saying. And then I sit and hear these same people that say, oh, well, it happens all the time, say, well, I'm friends with these officers. They're good people. Clearly, they're not. Children are dying in your towns. And you're buying these botched autopsies that may or may not even be their true autopsies. The first thing you guys need to demand is when an autopsy is performed, that dental records are obtained and matched, and that there is a DNA match on these remains. Period. Like, I'm sorry, if I was any of these family members that were fighting for justice for these people, I would take my ass to wherever I needed to go and be like, take a DNA sample of their remains and take a sample from me, and please show me that they match. Because some weird ass shit is happening in those towns.
I would be doing the same damn thing.
You know what I mean? You got people that have credentials above law enforcement that are using those credentials illegally to commit crimes on the internet as well. Like, these people think I'm dumb in what they're doing. No, I just haven't been talking about it. But guess what? We gonna start talking about it. You guys push me to a point where I'm done just sitting on this information. Like, I'm going to start producing videos, and if you don't like it, well, then maybe you need to start speaking up. Like, the only way change happens is if you become a voice. You guys don't have to live this way. You don't have to accept this. I understand your economy is booming, but your babies are dying.
Right.
Your friends, your family, these people you claim to care about are dying. Like, and it's just another day, another dollar to your law enforcement that is supposed to be upholding their oath that they took. Like, I want to know who's voting these people in. Like, what board is saying, yeah, they did great last year. Let them be sheriff.
Sick people.
You know?
Mega pints.
Like, I just...
Sunflower Dragon was saying that she was asking if anybody's ever had cops show up to your house because 911 was called, but you weren't the one who called 911, and that's happened. It happened to her in the morning when we were asleep this past Monday. I think she said it happened twice. That's so weird.
Who was this?
Sunflower. And
Hit
she
me
said
up
they
with
don't
DMs
use
on Discord, honey. Chat to me about that. I'd like to know more information on that.
She said they never use their home phone. We only have it for emergency, and they never called 911. That's so weird.
All right, so I'm going to add... Dude, I thought I had it here. Let me make one real quick. I could have sworn that I had a ticker that had my P.O. box on it. All right, hold on. For anybody that has information on any of these cases that we've been talking about, it's P.O. Box 326, right?
Oh, geez. You're asking about
I'm
yours?
sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure.
I'm so glad I used to work at UPS. I can remember zip codes that aren't mine. I'm pretty sure. Here, I could just look in Discord. Discord will tell me real quick. Discord has the P.O. box in one folder.
It's in your video.
Discord. They put it in Kylie's. Where is that at? Photos. There it is. Okay. P.O. Box 326. I was right. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm going to put this on the screen. It's going to be a ticker. I don't know why I made it a ticker. I don't know why. Hold up. Let's make that different. But what is happening? Why is it showing it as a ticker?
I'm not sure.
Look, this is definitely under a banner. Do not. All right. Edit. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. This should be showing as a. All right, let me hide that. Let me show this. How about now? Oh, it's because I have a comment on the screen. Derp. Now I'm freezing. It's still not sure. There it is. P.O. Box 326, New Stanton, PA 15672. You can anonymously send me whatever information. I don't care if you type it out, you have somebody else write it out. If you don't want to lick your envelope, if you have any information on Kylie Rodney, Trinity Backus, Paisley Woodard, Dante De La Torre, Amy Morris, I will keep your information private. If you see something, say something. That's about all I got, y'all. Like, I want, my dad always said, like, if you don't see enough good people in this world, be one. And I've always been an avid believer of change starts with self.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. That's it. Yep. Because there are bad people. There are corrupt people. There are really fucky ass things happening in this world. And so many people are like, oh, not my monkeys, not my circus, not my problem. And they just turn a blind eye and don't care. Like, and that's okay because I care. Daisy cares. Lala cares. The Squirrel Squad cares. The Not Squirrel Squad, these people that come in here randomly, they care. Now, clearly the trolls care because they waste their time worrying about what Shanda's doing. Somebody's got to care. And if I can be the voice, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to continue to do that. Right? Are you going
right?
You're working on another video? You're working on a video for Trinity? Is that what you said you're doing or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next, but I'm gonna decompress tonight and then get back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely, girl. Thank you for being on here. I think I'm gonna close up. I'm just gonna end with a song and let it roll out. And
okay, I dropped the screenshot of the call log in our Discord.
Okay, all right, awesome.
Yep.
I'm probably gonna sleuth for another hour. I'm not gonna lie, and then I'm probably gonna hit the hey, dude. Look, I've just a little update. I washed all my bed sheets again with stuff that don't make me itchy, and let me tell you, I love that nap so much that I was like, fuck an hour and a half. I napped for 3 whole hours. I was loving it. It was a good ass nappy nap, y'all.
Oh, good.
And I know my ass gonna sleep real good tonight.
Me too. I'm already tired.
But like, I just. Like once I start getting on sleuthing or I get some information that I can follow up on, like Discord is off the chains. I don't know how you all keep doing what you're doing. I love it. It's so hard to keep up on, but I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that are seeking truth, seeking justice, doing your part, doing your due diligence.
Yep, and to those who may not have seen it or just came in, I did create a channel for Amy in the public Discord. So there's channels under there where y'all can post information. And
I also started a new channel called Kylie's Army. I'm going to be using that here and there, not for lives or anything like that, but I'm going to be dropping some videos and stuff there as well. But my main focus is Squirrels on Fire. We have our feet on the ground here. We have a very good calling and group of people that are seeking truth and justice, and I love it. I love it here.
Mark
This is
said
exactly
we were seeking truth 350 posts a day at a time.
right. My head spins as soon as I open Discord. I'm like, true, just grab a folder and hold on. Cause like for real, like
I
that's
know. Me too.
tell me that's not you're like, oh, what's the focus for my agenda today? And you just click on that folder that you because there's I don't even know how many folders are in there anymore. Like I can't.
There's
And
a lot.
every day someone's like, yo, can you make a folder for this? Can you make a folder for that? And I do try to stay up and chat with y'all. Like I'm gonna end this live with a song. I'm gonna hop into Discord. I'll chat in general chat for a minute, but there's a lot of work I want to get in on. I want to get more information on Amy. Because I want to create a video first thing tomorrow morning. Just so you guys are aware, I think it's still on. Me and Daisy are going to be doing a live with Dr. Amy Salerno, aka Draw Latina, Friday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
8:30 Eastern.
So if you guys want to tune in tomorrow to Draw Latina's channel, we will be discussing Trinity Backus, her timeline, her autopsy, and going from there. If you guys don't know Draw Latina's channel, just type in DRA.Latina and you will find her. I can't drop a link because I have something popped up on my screen right now that I can't click around.
Yeah, and I'll drop it tomorrow in public before we go live.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make a community post tomorrow morning too, like once Fee's off to school and all that stuff.
All right.
I love you guys so much. God bless everybody. Please send a prayer out to Amy's family. They need us. We're reaching out as fast as we can as information is developing. I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. I'm gonna end
Good night, everyone.
Love you, Daisy May.
Love y'all.
Thank you for being here. Love you, Lala.
You're
if you're still
welcome.
listening.
Love you, Lala.
I hear snoring.
So enigmatic and charismatic, gotta live static, gotta get at it, never pragmatic, cause we live tragic. I can't live average, to be alive's magic. Turn it up in the back cause I'm grabbing everything I want, get in my way and I'm stabbing. I'll be moving crowds till I'm 6 feet napping. They need another fix, hooked on like an addict. I got my eyes on the prize and it's changing lives. I wanna live till I die, make a difference, right? I wanna give those in need a reason to fight. I wanna live every day like it's my last night. I wanna change how we play the game, rearrange all the pieces till they say my name, push an agenda against doing what they say. I wanna stand up and start a revolution. I wanna 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 start a revolution. I'm on top now, while me kissing babies. Call me out, president, boss tool, hate me. I'ma trust my gut, you don't faze me. I'ma give my blood, don't save me. Damn, it's never enough, still chasing every single dream that I've had since I was 18. I wanna start